Hello everybody, today we're going through entry to worm guard, one type of worm guard, and a couple sweeps. So let's get started. Now from standing, when you're fighting with someone, we can't just be obvious and say I want the lapel out because he'll block that, parry my hand up. So what I'll do is I'll reach up here, and as he's breaking that, come in with the other hand and pull it out. Now I've got the lapel loose. Next, as we're fighting, I get a grip on that lapel, and then I'm gonna sit to guard. I don't have to post a foot or anything. I don't have to risk him hooking it, getting takedown points. I'm just going to be way out here and sit. And then right away I'm going to come in, foot on the hip. I don't want to spin to a De La Riva hook with this leg. So I want foot on the hip. I have his lapel, and I've got the De La Riva hook. Now I want to be sure that my De La Riva is outside his leg because I'm going to sit up. And if my butt's inside here, I can't sit up. That leg's blocking me. So you want to have this position for the De La Riva. So now I'm going to use this momentum to sit up, keeping my foot in the hip. I'm hooking behind his leg. I'm going to go around my leg and grab, feed the lapel to the other hand. Then I'm going to fall right to my side, and now I'm in worm guard. This leg is free, this arm is free. I can use it for posture breaking. I can use this leg for different things when we're in worm guard. So let's give it a little different angle. So again, the lapel's already out. Nope, right here. I drop the seated guard, put my foot in, I get to the De La Riva. Now I'm ready to sit up, momentum, hook his leg, feed this around, and now I'm going to drop. Keeping pressure in on his hip, but I've got worm guard established. Good grip here. I'm on my side, curled in, break his grip, make him posture up, whatever I want to do from here. So, as long as we're here, let's go right to the first sweep. What we're going to do is shrimp, using this free foot, I'm going to shrimp my hips inside and turn this knee across his hips. Notice this foot is grabbing his hip now, this knee's on the inside, and I'm going to switch hands, thumb down, and now I've got the lapel with the other one. So, using my free hand, I'm going to get up on the elbow. Then I'm going to get up on my hand, and now I'm going to drive my knee into his stomach, or his belt line, as I chop this. I'm going to go slow, up and down. So now, when we land, let's turn. When we land, you want to make sure your leg, because it was across his waist, you want it on top. Because now you're going to drive into him, keeping the worm guard hook yet, to kill his legs to the side. Now, we could do like a corkscrew mount, come right in and go right to a mount position. So that's the first sweep. I'll show that again from another angle this time. So back to this side. I pull guard, foot in the hip, get to De La Riva. Here, I sit up, feed, worm guard. Now I'm going to shrimp across, change hands. I've got his hip hooked with my toes, my knee's ready to go across his waist, and I'm up on my elbow. I need to get up on my hand, so I've got more distance I can cover. I come up, push into him, drop him down, drive back, keeping this a whole while, and then I can come in right into twisted mount. The second sweep from worm guard is going to involve a lot of momentum. So this one, like anything, if the guy knows what you're doing, he can counter it, but we're going to use it to set up a counter to his counter. So again, just showing the entry, I'm here. Now while I'm here, I'm going to shrimp again, using this foot. That's always my power shrimp foot, but I'm going to shrimp away this time. I'm going to reach in between, right here, in between, and get his lapel, okay? Now, I'm going to take and build up that momentum I was talking about. So I'm going to come all the way up here, swing around, and push my hamstring into the back of his ankle, driving him backwards with the sweep. Now again, this leg is across his waist, so right away I would push into him, keeping this grip so that I kill his legs down, and I can go right to mount again. Okay, let's show that one again. So we're here in regular worm guard. I'm going to shrimp away to make this space, grab the lapel, and to build up the momentum, come all the way around, sweep under, drive in, and finish. Okay, now, during that sweep, we end up in a position where we could take the back. And it depends on the opponent's reaction, just like most moves. So, I'm going to try and show it here. Oops. Come in with De La Riva first. So I sit up, exchange, feed. Now I'm using the momentum one, but he's not going to go down. He's resisting it. So I end up here. Okay? Still have the worm guard, still got his lapel. What I'm going to do is come in and put my De La Riva back in, all the way across the hip. So it's really hard for him to turn into me now, right? Because I've got his hip. I can pull him in, start to off balance him. So, and that's what I want to do. I want to come in, grab his gi, his pant, his belt, and I'm going to pull him into me. And then I'm going to push away with this far shin and turn him. Now, the worm guard hook is already in. I'm going to come up, go to that side, and then work on putting this hook in for the back take. Let's see that one more time. So worm guard from De La Riva, sit up, feed, here, shrimp, change grips, momentum to get behind him. He didn't go down, so I go into De La Riva. I can pull him in. All you gotta do is pull this foot is hooking his far hip, and I can pull him towards me. When I do that, I grab the gi, pull him in, and now I push that far leg away and steer him into a back kick. So, a couple techniques from worm guard today. Thanks for helping, Seth. Hope you guys got something out of that, and we'll see you next time. 1, 2, 3.